The community was originally named Southwest Arm, but by 1911 it had officially been renamed Point Leamington. Migratory fishermen from areas such as Twillingate began exploratory excursions into the region during the 1700s and soon took notice of the abundant salmon stocks available for harvest in the Mill River. The Harvey family of Twillingate frequented the area for hunting and lumbering during the 1800s, and by 1860, Isaac Stuckless from Twillingate and John Cooper of Cornwall, England, were permanent residents. Joseph Baggs of Spaniards Bay joined them, along with his family, in the 1880s. It wasn't long before trading ships began arriving on a regular basis to trade various supplies and basic necessities for life in exchange for the fish and furs. There was enough fertile land in the area to allow the residents to start gardening in order to enjoy an additional source of food. Throughout the following years, the Point Leamington area blossomed into one of Newfoundland's better agricultural regions. The rich timber stands were another boon to the community, especially the vast expanse of pine forests. The Phillips family had an active sawmill in 1891 when the Newfoundland census showed the town population to be 78 people. More mills soon moved into the region, and by 1901, the population of the community had risen to 198 people. Several new residents to Point Leamington arrived from Tilt Cove and Pilley's Island, where mining operations were being shut down. The new arrivals sported family names such as Patey, Rice, Roberts, Thompson, and Saunders. Eventually, a road was built connecting Point Leamington to Botwood. The 1935 Newfoundland census showed that 408 people lived in the community. There was an influx of new residents during the 1950s, 60s, and early 1970s as residents of many resettled and smaller nearby communities such as Leading Tickles, Winterhouse Cove, Locksport, Pleasant View, and others moved into the area. By 1971, the population of Point Leamington had increased to 940 people. When the Superior Glove Factory opened in the late 1980s, there was a new and very much welcome source of employment for the residents of Point Leamington. A large segment of the early residents of Point Leamington were Salvation Army adherents, with a number of people attending the Methodist Church and the Church of England. The Pentecostal assemblies didn't arrive in Point Leamington until the early 1930s. In 1911, both the Salvation Army and the Methodists had built their churches, and they had also built schools for their children to attend.